Today's horoscope, Leo June 10, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. People can be a little easy on the trigger or particularly sensitive today, and decision-making can be challenging, as the facts in your intuition may be telling you completely different stories. Things you've buried or ignored, mainly related to fears, can emerge in unruly and unexpected ways, but a little self-knowledge and understanding can go a long way. Your ambitions are motivating and even enjoyable these days, but resentments from others or reluctance to pull yourself away from a relationship can interfere with the fun. You may not be completely sure what to believe or who to trust temporarily. Communications can be tricky, and missed connections, delays, and minor mishaps may interrupt your day. Still, they can also lead to detours that work to your benefit. Consider that even irritating feedback can motivate positive Angie's. Aim to make an extra effort to get over the more minor problems and challenges, as annoying as they can be. As the day advances, something that had you all worked up begins to make a little more sense to you, and you're ready to take positive actions to make improvements. Negativity could pop up for you to face today. This is because mental Mercury, the planet of the mind and communication, is stirring the pot. He has been charging through the sky and will soon catch the gaze of an icy Saturn. This guarantees that you could feel quite lonely and a bit down. You may notice that challenges crop up, and relationship matters are taxed. Don't make any significant decisions in life or love because you won't be thinking clearly and could end up regretting them in the end. Rocky news may deflate you. Take a step back and breathe. Try not to start on any new projects now. Take a look around. You have plenty to keep you busy for weeks. If you stick with what's already on the drawing board, you'll get further faster. Remember the stuff about looking in the mirror and asking your reflection what you need? This is not something you can put off for the future when you're not in this relationship, when your kids are grown, when your job is not so demanding. It's the number one priority now. A good test is to notice how much water you drink in a day. If you can safely say that you drink over 10 glasses of water a day, I'm off your case. All good things come to an end. And on this day, CES or this will happen along the way. While endings can be difficult to handle emotionally, you will always have the good memories to treasure. They may not bring much comfort at the time, but they will down the road. Try to recognize that the path is being cleared for something new. With your love of starting fresh adventures, this will bring you even more comfort. It is just as Mars moves into his final 8 days in Leo, and this time not returning until the very end of 2026, is friendly as pegged to the dwarf planet Eris in your sector of adventure, travel, learning and discovery peaks. Not only is this likely to fuel a passion for adventure and a hunger for life's richer experiences, but as the warrior prince and princess of the cosmos, after the months Venus spent fueling a desire for adventure, this is the push to walk the talk. Because this comes just as you are also moving into a pivotal 4 weeks on the career front, this makes your work and life balance more important than ever. The lead up to the moon's return to your romantic sector is always an important point in each month for making your life as love-friendly as possible. Even more so this time, though less because the moon's return tomorrow will see these romantically charged lunar vibes have to compete with the working week. Instead, because this will begin the lead up to the most romantically charged full moon of 2025. Daily Planetary Overview. As the sun rises today, you may find yourself facing some mental or emotional friction. Early morning conversations, especially those around responsibilities, expectations, or boundaries, might feel tense or even slightly confrontational, thanks to Mercury in Cancer squaring off with Saturn in Aries. You could sense a push-pull dynamic between your emotional needs and your external obligations. Maybe you're trying to express how you're feeling, but it comes out wrong. Or perhaps someone places pressure on you to do more, give more, or commit when you're already running on empty. If the day begins with a bit of heaviness or misunderstanding, try not to let it define the rest of your experience. Instead, take a breath. These early hours are revealing where your boundaries need reinforcing, not where your joy ends. Sometimes, the most empowering thing you can say is, "This is where I stand," even if your voice shakes a little. As the day progresses, a beautiful energetic shift begins to unfold. Jupiter, the planet of expansion, growth, and abundance, enters Cancer, a sign where it is exalted, which means it functions at its very best. This is not just good news, it's a cosmic gift. You may feel a subtle shift in your energy, as though the weight you carried earlier in the day begins to lift. Suddenly, things start to feel more possible. Your heart feels fuller. And there's a gentle reminder from the universe: you are supported. You are guided. And something good is coming. This transit opens the door to greater emotional fulfillment, spiritual growth, and increased opportunities. It enhances your ability to nurture others while also receiving nurturing in return. For many, this will feel like a turning point, a moment when clarity replaces confusion and hope begins to outweigh stress. Think of someone who always seems to show up just when you need them. That's the kind of energy Jupiter in Cancer brings: warm, supportive, and generous. And today, you may find that you're not just receiving that energy, you're embodying it. Others notice your calm leadership, your strength, your groundedness. They come to you not just for answers, but for comfort. And you have so much to offer. Lean into this. Use this supportive moment to lift someone up, even in a small way. That same compassion you give will circle back to you when you least expect it and most need it. But remember, while it's beautiful to be a pillar of support for others, don't forget why. Our own foundation. Stay focused on your goals. There may be distractions, especially from people who don't have your best interests at heart. Some may act out of jealousy, resentment, or simply misunderstanding. Don't let them knock you off your path. Instead, practice discernment and compassion. Not everyone needs a reaction. Sometimes, silence is your power. This evening is an ideal time to slow down and check in with yourself. If the energy of the day felt like a roller coaster, create space. Unwind. Whether that means taking a long walk, cooking your favorite meal, or journaling in a quiet corner, give yourself permission to relax and recalibrate. Your nervous system will thank you. If you've been holding back on putting your plans into action, this is your green light. The universe is nudging you forward. You have support available in more places than you realize, from helpful advice to unexpected allies. But keep your ears open. Constructive feedback may come your way, and though it might feel uncomfortable at first, it could be exactly what you need to level up. Stay open, stay curious. And if your career has been on your mind, especially if you've been considering a new opportunity, this is a wonderful time to act. Don't wait for everything to feel perfect. Sometimes momentum comes after you take the first step. Dust off that resume, start the conversation, or say yes to that meeting you've been putting off. Even though finance might not be your favorite topic, tend to your money matters now will bring clarity and peace of mind. It's time to finish those lingering tasks: pay the bills, organize the paperwork, assess your budget. Doing so gives you a clearer picture of where you stand and allows you to move forward with confidence. So, here's a thought to carry with you: where in your life could you benefit from embracing change with more softness and more trust? The universe isn't just asking you to work hard, it's reminding you that you're allowed to grow. Receive, and rest. If any of this resonates with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Have you noticed a shift in your own energy today? Are you stepping into a new chapter, or finding peace with where you are? Share your experience in the comments. You never know who might feel seen through your story. Remember, every day holds a new beginning. And today? Today might just be the start of something beautifully aligned.